again, welcome back to Frances Brown Art, and today I am continuing with my different themed paintings. I'm using vinyl, and this one is going to be earth. I've already done fire, elements, that's the word I was looking for, the elements. I might do air and water together. I haven't decided yet. It's very vague as per usual. So I'm just setting up the background, and I'm not sure whether I'm going to do a tree, whether I've even got enough paint to do a tree, or whether I'm just going to do a swipe. So far I have some green. Okay, I'm going to do this, and I'm going to speed this up so that it's not boring for you, but I will come back for you when I get to the swipe part. Okay. Okay, so now I'm going to do the swipe part, and I've got a little tub here with some paint in, and this is some silicone oil, and I'm just going to put, oops, it was supposed to be one drop. That was not one drop, but never mind. So it's all very vague with my painting, and the reason I make it vague is so that people can realise that they can do it themselves. Now you can see that there are gaps, but that doesn't matter. And I am making a tree in the end, I've decided, so I'm going to have a line, hopefully it'll go all the way to the bottom, down here, and use this all up. So this is going to be my swiping space. Again, does not matter if I'm over. Okay, this is exciting. I'd fancy doing some swipes. I haven't done swipes for ages. And then I did the fire one, and it was really fun. So if you haven't seen that one, go and check it out. Okay, so now I'm going to use my trusty trowel thing to swipe. So I'm going to go from the middle. I'm going to go from the middle of the line. I say line. And going outwards. And I'm hardly touching. And then you get rid of the paint. That's why I've actually got paper on the thingy today, because I don't want to make it really messy. There we go. 2. Nice. Whoops. And a little bit at the bottom. Right, so I'm going to turn this round to make it easier for me, because I'm right-handed. And then I'm going to go from this area here and swipe across. See, my hand's slightly shaky. There we go. I could collect this paint off here, that'd be quite nice, but I haven't got a pot, so. There we go. Oh, this is pretty. I might just leave it like this. I might not do a tree. Okay. Always clean the spatula so that you don't go back over with paint. Now, I'm going to use my fire to see what happens. See, a load of cells should come up. There they are. Oh, this is pretty. Very earthy. Now we've got some massive cells, and I always think that they look a little bit like in the face, so you can split them up just by going through like that. And you can do it in different directions, but it's quite nice to go in this one, I think, to go in the same direction. the paint is really thick, so it will bounce back, as it were. Okay, brilliant. I really like it. I'm going to leave it like this, I think. I could do a tree. What do you all think? But I quite like it like this. So I might fire it a little bit more. The paint is so thick. I might play with it around for a little bit. I might drip a load off. But there's some like hills and stuff here, which I really like. So yeah, there's a lot of movement in the paint. Get rid of some, I think. I'm going to get a container so that we don't waste any. You know what I'm like. We're going to anyway, but at least most of it will go in there. Because if it's too thick, the cells won't come up very well, and also it'll become more of an exciting pattern. It looks like more hills and things. I want to try and split this line up to make it less rigid. Now it's just stopped being a swipe. Never mind. Alright, I might re-swipe it actually. Okay. Yeah, I might just have a little re-swipe, or I could just do some swipes with this thing. I'll try and make some like hills. Whoops. I've gone on to, so you see that black there, that's onto the vinyl, so I can use some of the paint that I rescued and put it back on. There we go. End of panic. No one was really panicking. Okay, now I'm going to, whoops, the lights come on. I've got it plugged into the computer and the computer's run out of battery, I think. Oh well, hopefully you can still see. And now we should get the cells come up. Because it's thinner, there are some. So I'm going to leave this. The cells will continue to grow, but I quite like it as a slightly less celly, because really the earth isn't celly, is it? Okay, I'm going to bring you down for a close-up and see what you think. Okay, so here's the close-up. I actually forgot to do the close-up earlier on, so this is the dry the dry version. It's really sparkly. If I twist it, you can see all of the gold and the silver and everything really sparkling. So let me know what you think, and have a lovely day.